Aphorism number 79. Hitherto, syphilis alone has been to some extent known as such a chronic miasmatic disease, which, when uncured, ceases only with the termination of life. Psychosis, the condylomatous disease, equally ineradicable by the vital force without proper medicinal treatment, was not recognized as a chronic miasmatic disease of a peculiar character, which it nevertheless undoubtedly is, and physicians imagined they had cured it when they had destroyed the growths upon the skin, but the persisting dyscrasia occasioned by it escaped their observation. Explanation of aphorism number 79. In this aphorism, Dr. Hahnemann has given idea about syphilis and psychosis. Up till now, syphilis alone has been known as chronic miasmatic disease to some extent, which, when uncured, ceases only with the termination of life. Psychosis, condylomatous disease, is also equally ineradicable by vital force. Without proper medicinal treatment, psychosis was not recognized as a chronic miasmatic disease of peculiar character. On the contrary, undoubtedly, physicians imagined that they had cured it when they had destroyed the growths upon the skin, but the persisting disordered state caused by it escaped their observation. Aphorism number 80. Incalculably greater and more important than the two chronic miasms just named, however, is the chronic miasm of Sora, which whilst those two reveal their specific internal dyscrasia, the one by the venereal chancre, the other by the cauliflower like growths, does also, after the completion of the internal infection of the whole organism, announced by a peculiar cutaneous eruption, sometimes consisting only of a few vesicles, accompanied by intolerable voluptuous tickling, itching, and a peculiar odor. The monstrous internal chronic miasm, the sora, the only real fundamental cause and producer of all the other numerous, I may say innumerable, forms of disease, which under the names of nervous debility, hysteria, hypochondriasis, mania, melancholia, imbecility, madness, epilepsy, and convulsions of all sorts, softening of the bones, rachitis, scoliosis, and kyphosis, carries cancer, fungal, hematodes, neoplasm, gout, hemorrhoids, jaundice, cyanosis, dropsy, amenorrhea, hemorrhage from stomach, nose, lungs, bladder, and womb, of asthma and ulceration of the lungs, of impotence and bareness, of megrim, deafness, cataract, amaurosis, urinary calculus, paralysis, defects of the senses and pains of thousands of kinds, etc., figure in systematic works on pathology as peculiar independent diseases. Explanation of aphorism number 80. A miasm which is incalculably greater and more important than the other two chronic miasms, syphilis and psychosis, is the chronic miasms sora. Other two miasms reveal their specific internal dyscrasia, one by venereal chancre, syphilis, and the other by cauliflower like growths, psychosis. Sora, after the completion of internal infection of the whole organism, which is expressed by peculiar cutaneous eruptions and some sometimes consisting only of a few vesicles accompanied by intolerable voluptuous tickling and itching with peculiar odor. The monstrous, outrageously evil internal chronic miasm is Sora. Sora is the only real fundamental cause and producer of all the innumerable forms of disease. For example, nervous debility, hysteria, hypochondriasis, mania, melancholia, imbecility, etc. etc. Sora includes different pathology and many peculiar independent diseases.